I started matching his effort, and he accused me of cheating. Without getting into all the background, my husband and I have been together for 20 years and have 2 kids. A few years ago, I felt our relationship was dying. We were past the toddler stage, and I tried everything I could think of to bring us back together. I communicated clearly, patiently, and consistently. He kept saying we were so happy, but truthfully, he was happy because I was going to great lengths to make him feel loved, appreciated, and nurtured, while he was doing nothing in return. I tried everything I could think of, and he'd just say, doing X isn't really my thing. I also tried to get him to take care of his mental and physical health, encouraging him to eat well, do physical activity with me and the kids, spend time with friends, etc. I shared TikToks about relationships since he was obsessed with the app. I always planned dates. When sitters were hard to get, I planned at-home activities or lunch on workdays so we would still connect. I created a no-phones-in-bed rule and would ask for a cuddle every night. I texted him to ask about his day. I made a jar for us to write love notes. He never engaged. Eventually we had a pretty big blow-up, and I told him I needed to see some effort. He told me I was too needy, that he didn't need me to do any of that stuff, and that I was being dramatic. I realized it was a lack of reciprocation from him that was upsetting me, so I decided from then on I was going to match his level of effort. If he wouldn't do small gestures to show affection, neither would I. This was about 1.5 years ago. While I didn't drop all effort immediately, I found a new balance for myself. Instead of pouring all my energy into the relationship, I found new hobbies, strengthened other relationships, and focused on my own physical and mental health. And I've been doing well. I'm still a working mom, so it's not like I'm out late partying or anything, but I usually go out for a few hours a couple of days a week after the kids are in bed. Our relationship and intimacy both faded to basically zero. But I figured that, in this season of life, he was an exhausted working dad and didn't want any of that anyway. Last week was his birthday. I had the kids sing and told him he could order whatever he wanted for dinner. Old me would have made a big deal, thoughtful gifts, a special cake, a home-cooked meal, followed by sending the kids for a sleepover over the weekend and going all out with romance and lingerie. But I was matching his effort. On Sunday, he flipped out because apparently he was waiting to see if I had a surprise planned for him, and he realized I didn't. Then he accused me of cheating. Apparently, I was showing all the classic signs of cheating by focusing on myself, not asking him for dates, not initiating intimacy, getting fit, and showing a sudden, unexplained change in behavior. He was also checking my personal items, my toys, to see when they last moved as proof that I still had a sex drive, and checking for new underwear. Of course I still have a sex drive, and of course I replace my underwear regularly. I wasn't buying anything sexy, just the same comfortable styles I've always worn. I actually laughed at first when he accused me because of the absolute absurdity that I'd want another man to make me feel like crap while I'm trying to work and raise little humans.